Advertising media. What is advertising media? It is the medium through which the advertisement message is conveyed. You require a medium or a carrier or a vehicle for conveying the advertising message to the consumers. So, advertising media is the means or ways or channels to convey the advertisement message to the public. And it could be classified into two: indoor media and outdoor media. So, what is indoor media? The sales message is conveyed right into the homes of consumers, directly to the homes of consumers. For example, newspapers, magazines, radios, TVs, all these mediums can be used to convey the message directly to the consumers. In case of outdoor media, the message is seen by the consumer outside the home. So, all those messages, all those advertisement messages which they come across outside their home is called as outdoor media. And these include posters, electric signs, and all such things which is seen outside home. So, the difference is where do you see the thing? Now, we have to understand the various factors governing the selection of advertising media. Now we have to select the best or the most appropriate medium or media. So it could be a single medium or a combination of all these mediums, an optimum combination. Why do we need to select the best? Because we need to ensure that the message is properly conveyed to the people at the least cost, all right, at minimum cost. So we have to analyze various factors before selecting the advertising media. And the first one in that is nature of product. So there are a lot of mass medias, right? Mediums to convey to large number of people, like it could be the press, the broadcast, telecasting, right? Outdoor mediums, etc. So, for example, if it's a cosmetics, especially for the ladies, all right, the cosmetics for ladies, then advertisements can be given through ladies' magazines, right? If it is a product which requires demonstration, uh, where the product's looks are important, how to use it, and all such things comes into scene, we have to go for television or such screen advertisement where it can be demonstrated, where it can be actually seen. All right. Now, in case of industrial products, uh, such buyers prefer print media rather than broadcast media. The next one is advertising objective. If the advertiser wants immediate or quick action from the consumers, advertisements will be beneficial. Similarly, if they require a national coverage, all right, then again televisions or national newspapers like the Hindu and all. The Hindu is a national newspaper, so such papers can be or such mediums can be used for national coverage. The third point is potential market. So the advertiser has to consider various factors like number of customers, income pattern, age group, taste and preferences of people or their likes and dislikes. അങ്ങനെ കുറേ factors have to be considered, right? Now, if they want to convey a message or if the message should reach to the high income group, magazines can be used because there are certain costly magazines. So such magazines which are meant for them can be used. Now, if the local area has to be covered, then they can think of outdoor advertising, advertising in that local area or advertising in a local newspaper. Those can be opted for. Now, if the message is to reach the illiterate people, then uh, radio, cinema, television, all such mediums can be used. Though not, there are not much illiterate people, people who are not much educated are then educated, so they can get to know about the product with the help of these media. Next is business unit. So the size and nature of business unit will decide the media to be chosen. So if it's a department store or a manufacturing unit, you require, which are larger firms, and it require advertisements through the radio, TV, newspapers, etc. But if it's a smaller firm, then they can go for posters, sticking posters in that locality, or such low expensive methods can be used. Next point is what message to be sent. So what message has to be sent, that is also important. There is more timeliness in case of newspapers, radios, and posters. All right, if timeliness is given importance, then you can go for newspapers, radios, and posters. All right, if demonstration is important, then television and screen media can be used, and those are best suited. Now, if it's a new product, okay, it has to be introduced to the people, then we can use promotional advertisements. The next point is the extent of competition. So, what our competitors are doing, right? Which medium do they select for their advertisements? All right. So, we may also follow the same line, all right, or we might try a different line or think a new media which could help us compete with our competitors, all right, or we may also go along with them and choose those media or medium selected by our competitors. The seventh point is availability of media. So whether you are actually able to access those media, or are those media available, right? So uh, only if they are actually available you can go for it, so their availability as such, all right, since nowadays all those are as such available, but still there's a lot of tight competition, so how willing are these medias uh, to, or how are they ready to take up our advertisements, all right. Next is cost of advertisement. Now, that is very important, all right. We have to uh, you know estimate the cost of the advertisements, and we should check whether we have the necessary funds to invest in these advertisements, and cost benefit analysis has to be done, all right. You have to compare the cost and the benefits and then come to a decision.